Senator Blumenthal, if you're ready. If not, we'll allow our colleague. Would you like to go now? Senator Blumenthal.
Thank you so much for your service, and thank you for the good work that you're doing at the Department of Transportation. I apologize that I wasn't here earlier, so I'm going to try to avoid replicating questions you've already asked. Last Saturday, as you may know, May 1 was National Heat Stroke Prevention Day, and I want to commend NHTSA for its Look Before You Lock campaign again this year. We know in Connecticut this kind of tragedy can happen anytime. That's why I have worked hard on provisions in the Hot Cars Act, which passed into law in the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. Very specifically, the law your department to issue a rule requiring automakers to implement rear seat alerts in their vehicles. In my view, that language fails to go far enough. What we need is the requirement that there be detection, not just alerts, but detections in the back seats of cars. This is not an abstract or hypothetical issue. Just last week, I heard the heartbreaking story of a family who lost their child in a car that was equipped with rear seat alerts. In other words, a car would be compliant with the Infrastructure and Job Act's requirements. But this tragedy still occurred because the child was in the back seat and there was no detection system. This kind of technology is easy to implement. It would cost pennies if it's done on a mass scale. It's already been implemented by many manufacturers, at least by some. With apologies for this long-winded introduction, could you update us as to the status of the rulemaking requiring backseat alerts and your view about the possibility of requiring backseat detection systems?
Thank you. We recognize the importance of this. Since comprehensive data collection began in 1998, I believe 800 children have died of heat injuries after being trapped in a hot car. And this provision in the bipartisan infrastructure law we think will help. We want to make sure that we do everything we can to save lives. So NHTSA is hard at work on the rulemaking. We're aware of the interest from the safety community in other measures that could go further than the alert system, and we'll make sure to take all input on board during that rulemaking process.
Thank you. Another issue close to our hearts in Connecticut, and I should just tell you about the family of Corey Iodice. On April 20 of 2020, Corey stopped to assist a driver whose vehicle was disabled and never made it home. Corey was just doing his job, working for his family's business, when he was killed by a driver who didn't slow down or move over. His death could have been avoided. Connecticut, like other states, has a move over law that directs motorists to slow down and move over for stopped emergency and maintenance vehicles. These laws are critically important to the safety of our travelers and equally important, the people who assist them. I understand that obviously each state has its own laws, and it's partners with law enforcement and authorities to help raise awareness of slow down, move over laws. Can NHTSA play a more assertive or aggressive role in either providing incentives or imposing requirements or raising and elevating this issue so that more people are aware of it?
I'll have to investigate how NHTSA's authorities might overlap with or align with move-over laws. I'm certainly aware of them, and in the context of the National Roadway Safety Strategy, we want to make sure that we're contemplating those effects and meeting any responsibilities that we have in that direction.
Thank you. My time has expired, Madam Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you. Senator Lummis.